Alright, hey guys, today the topic of interest is priorities. I'll be covering a few things in this video. One of them will be how do you know whether somebody likes you or not? And two is our dreams and goals and how we can make them happen. Right, so we'll start with a quote, because I like quotes. And this is what the quote says. I'm going to read out to you. It says, nobody is ever too busy. It's just a matter of priorities. So I'll say that to you again. So nobody is ever too busy. It's just a matter of priorities. And it's really that simple. So one foundational truth I want you guys to understand is that people act out what they believe. You always behave in line with what you believe, right? And that's a good way to gauge where you stand with people, by the way they behave. Because a lot of the time we pay attention to what people are actually saying to us, but we ignore what they're actually doing. And what they're actually doing is revealing the truth, right? Actions speak louder. You've heard that quote before. So in relation to a lot of the questions I've been getting, well, not a lot. I get different questions, but really it's the baseline same question and it's the same root issue. So a lot of guys ask, there's this girl that I've been talking to and I know she likes me, she kind of likes me, yeah, I think she does. And I've been trying to get her out, but she's not coming out, so I don't understand what's going on, kind of thing. So you get it. Okay, so I want you guys to understand this. People behave in line with what they believe. And you're going to tell where you stand by the way somebody acts, not necessarily what they say. So, for example, let's say I have a friend called Gladys, and I say, Gladys, I love you, Gladys. I appreciate you. You're so wonderful. Oh, you're so great. Oh, Gladys, you're great. Right? I say all those things. But then behind Gladys's back, I'm basically going to all her friends and telling, oh, I don't like Gladys. Oh, Gladys is such an idiot. And I talk about all her shortcomings. And I'm trying to make her look bad. And every time she tries to do something, I try to shoot down her ideas. I try to sabotage everything she does. I blaspheme her name. Right? I'm making Gladys look bad. But then I go to her face and say, Gladys, I love you. And she knows all these things. Would she believe what I'm saying? Would she believe that I loved her? Chances are she probably wouldn't. The reason she wouldn't believe what I'm saying to her is because my actions aren't in line with what I'm saying I believe, basically. So my actions are showing that I don't really love her. It's just words, you know what I mean? And the words are just empty because it's not true, right? So it's the same thing. If somebody truly likes you, they will make it very easy for you. Like, this is a universal thing. So like, girls, guys, they'll make it easy for you. Like if a girl likes you, plain and put, she will make it easy for you. She will open up the doors and you can walk in. She'll help you move things forward. It's the same thing. So if you're busy reaching out, or even girls as well, if a guy's interested as well, he will do something. Even if he's shy, he will try something, right, to make it work, right? He'll do something. So it's the same thing. So if you guys are having a hard time trying to get somebody out, for example, who you're saying is supposedly into you, or you think that they're into you, you're having a very hard time, you can't get replies, you're working weeks on end to get replies, then chances are they're probably not into you. Pay attention to what they are doing, not necessarily what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? Even Jesus said it. What did Jesus say? He said, you honor me with your words, but your hearts are far from me. How could you tell that your hearts are far from God? It's because your behavior is not in line. You know what I'm saying? It's empty words. So it's the same thing. You need to look at what people are doing. Right, and the thing is that causes us a lot of problems as well. That births low self-esteem, and a lot of people, because we spend so much time busy chasing people who do not want to be caught by us, literally. And if you're chasing people who do not want to be caught by you, chances are you're gonna end up feeling less than. You're gonna start feeling, not good enough, insecure, and it has all this recoil effect and it causes all these problems. And it's not because you're less than, because that's not true. All that stuff. It's just that you're spending so much time on the wrong people. You're busy chasing all the wrong people. But if you just pay attention to what people are doing, what people are saying, you can gauge the idea and say, alright, cool, I'm done. Bounce! You know what I mean? So you're chilling. So pay attention to what people are doing, not necessarily what they're saying. Because behavior shows the truth. Words, empty without actions. Okay? So that's the first foundational truth I want you guys to understand. Apply that. And then second part, dreams. So how does that apply? Right? So when it comes to dreams, one limiting belief that a lot of us have is that we don't have enough time. And this is applicable to me too, because I found myself to be believing this lie. It's a limiting belief. Alright, so recently for me, for example, I've not been recording as many videos as I'd like to be recording, because normally I record these videos ahead of time so I can just release them, so it's less stressful. But recently I've not been doing that, and one of the reasons I gave myself was because I'm doing a lot. So at the moment, I'm busy working, I'm studying, what am I doing? I'm involved in a drama as well, so we've got performance coming up, so there's a whole bunch of things going on right now. But I've been like, man, I've not got enough time to do this. And then I got work as well and gym. So all that. So I'm tired. So I'm like, I can't do these videos. Right? So I believed that I didn't have enough time. But then my mom challenged this. She was like, yeah, you do. Look at all this time you're spending here. And I realized I do have enough time to make these videos, right? There's plenty of time because I find myself at home busy chilling, watching Netflix. I'm like watching my shows for hours. And I like my shows, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is, we need to understand this, that we all make time for the things that are most important to us. So just like that quote said, nobody's ever too busy. It's just a matter of priorities. There is always time. So nobody's busy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. In this modern day and age, that's not true. So I want you guys to understand that we group the things that we do into groups, right? So you have your must do's. So things I must do, things I do every day or consistently. And then you have your should do's. So the things that you know that if you did, your life would be so much easier, or the quality of your life would be better. But we rarely ever get them done. Or if we do get them done, we don't do them consistently. So you have your must do's and your should do's. So let me give you an example. So for example, let's say you have a salesman who knows he has to make 20 sales a week. He has to make 20 sales a week in order to keep his job. Because if he doesn't make 20 sales a week, he's not gonna have enough money to pay rent. Right, so this salesman is gonna go knock on as many doors as he can to make those 20 sales, because he must make those 20 sales, because if he doesn't make those 20 sales, he's not gonna make enough money to pay rent. If he doesn't pay rent, his landlord's not gonna be happy, and his landlord's gonna kick him out, and then he's gonna be homeless. So he knows that. So that salesman is gonna do whatever it takes every day, and the time that he has to make those 20 sales. It's a must, it's a priority, because he wants to stay living in his home. He doesn't want to be homeless. It's a must do, and he'll find a way to make it happen, right? Then you got your should do's. So this is an example. Your should do's, the things that you know that if you did, your life would be better, but you rarely ever do them. So for example, one should do that we hear a lot of the time is, I should eat healthier, or I should work out, right? We hear that one a lot. But a lot of people say that, but they rarely ever stick to it, or they'll start and then they'll fall off. Why? Because it's not a priority, right? But I bet you that if, like, people who said, I should eat healthier, or I should work out more often, were struck down with a disease or some illness, and the doctor said to them, like, if you want to live, if you want to survive, you need to start exercising regularly and eating healthy. They'll find a way to start doing it, and they'll do it consistently. Why? Because it's now become a priority, because living is a priority. They don't want to go home and meet the maker early. They want to stay on this earth, right? So they'll find a way to eat healthier. They find a way to go to the gym. They'll find a way to be healthy, because that should do has now turned into a priority. It's turned into a must. So it's the same thing with your dreams and your goals. You do whatever's required to make it happen. If it's important enough to you, or if it's a priority, you find the time to do it. So I found now, like, ever since my mom challenged me on that idea, I found I do have time to make these videos. Like, if I just woke up a little bit earlier, I can shoot these videos. I have time to study, I have time to do all those things as well. But the only thing was, I didn't make it a priority. I didn't make it a must do. So if you want to progress in whatever you're doing, or you have a dream and you go, you need to make the thing that you want to progress in a priority. So you need to make it a must do. And the only way that you're going to be able to turn a should do into a must do is you need to challenge the limiting beliefs that you have. And one of the limiting beliefs that a lot of us have is that we don't have enough time. But there is enough time. There is always time. And if something's important enough to you, you will find the time to make it happen. Because just like I said, nobody's ever too busy. It's just a matter of priorities. So whatever you prioritize, you'll find time to do. So I want you guys to understand that. So 2 things to take from this video. Pay attention to what people are doing, and not necessarily what they're saying, because words can be deceiving. You can say a whole bunch of things, but actions reveal the truth. And 2, there is always time to make your dreams come true. That's not so cliche, but there is always time to do the things that are most important to you. You can always find time. So don't believe that there's not enough time. There is always time. Okay, guys, receive this message. I hope this has blessed you, encouraged you. Like, share, subscribe. Have a good day. Stay positive. Don't let no idiot ruin your day. Yeah. I'm out now. Peace, guys.